Chapter 16, The Long Walk. As the restaurant door slid shut behind me, all the conversation, laughter, and noise of the room was immediately extinguished. Now the only sound was the footsteps of the man walking before me, the man who used to call me friend, the man who was about to remove my right hand with an axe. I followed behind him, my running shoes silent on the tile floor. The corridor was very dim, almost dark, and nearly 75 feet in length, but that was not nearly long enough for me. At the end of the corridor, the parking lot awaited, with whatever hideous monsters it concealed in its dark shadows. We had reached the halfway point in the darkened hallway, and I knew that if I was going to do something, it would have to be now. I had to make some sort of move. Walking a little faster, I reached my hand up toward the back of my friend's shoulder, hesitated for a split second, and then continued to extend my arm. I didn't want this action to be misinterpreted as aggression. I didn't want him to think I was making one last moment attempt for freedom. But my hand gently but firmly grabbed his shoulder and pulled him to a stop. He turned around and looked at me, surprised, his eyes inquiring. I needed to be honest, but not soft. I couldn't show weakness, but I had to make some sort of plea bargain, or I would soon have my hand brutally detached with a hatchet. His eyebrows rose, invoking me to explain why I had stopped our progress. Please, don't cut my hand off. Get your guys to shoot me or beat the living crap out of me, but please don't cut off my hand. I pleaded with him, trying to hang on to whatever masculinity I could without sounding either demanding nor pathetic. He stood there and looked at me with absolutely no emotion on his face, saying nothing in response to my plea. I've been going to school to become a massage therapist, and having my hand cut off is the absolute worst thing that could happen to me, I continued, being careful not to sound humorous or frivolous. What I told my friend was true. I was in school to be a massage therapist. I had just finished working at my friend's clinic as a replacement muscle therapist while he was away getting married. Having my hand removed would have destroyed all possibility of a future career. But having my hand removed was not the worst thing that could happen to me, I realized. There were many more horrible, twisted things that could be done to me that would be far worse than simply hacking off my hand. No one had entered or exited the restaurant, leaving the two of us as the only occupants in the now silent, dimly lit corridor. The silence was nerve-wracking. What was he thinking? What was he intending to do? Please, man, don't cut off my hand, I asked with all the force my heart could truthfully muster. We're only going to talk, he answered me in utter calm. And then he added the following vow for extra weight. You have my word on it.